Your siding project is finally scheduled. Now what? Now that your project is scheduled, let's talk about what happens when the crew shows up. In this video, I'll walk you through what to expect during your siding installation, how to prepare before the crew arrives, what parts of the project may be loud, messy, and just what happens if we find something unexpected behind the old siding. A siding project is a big exterior remodel. When you know what's coming, it feels a lot more manageable. But when you don't, it can feel like a lot of it is happening all at once. So let's walk through this process. Before the crew arrives. So before the installation starts, there are a few things you can do to help the project go smoother. We'd like you to move patio furniture, grills, planters, hoses, toys, lawn decorations, and anything fragile away from the outside walls of your home. If you have cameras, lights, flags, hose reels, decorations, security equipment, or anything custom attached to the siding, let us know before the project starts. Inside the home, it's also a good idea to move the fragile items out of the way, away from the exterior walls. When the old siding comes off, it can create vibrations. So if you have pictures, mirrors, shelves, lamps, or anything delicate near outside walls, it's best to remove those or secure them ahead of time. Also, please keep kids and pets away from the work areas. Make sure gates are unlocked and point out anything close to the home that we should know about. And this could be things like sprinkler heads, landscaping, low voltage lighting, invisible fencing, drainage lines, or anything buried near the house. Those details seem small and not important, but they help us protect your property and keep the project moving along. Next up is the delivery and setup. Usually the dumpster or dump trailer and materials arrive a day or two before the crew starts. That means your driveway or staging area needs to be clear and easy to access. If you have a preferred spot for the dumpster or materials, please let us know before the delivery date. That helps us avoid blocking cars, garage access, or areas you still need to use during the project. Once everything is staged, the old siding comes off. This is usually one of the louder parts of the project, and in most cases the siding is removed from the home and then the house wrap is installed right away to help keep the weather out. Now during this time your home may look unfinished for a short period of time during this stage, but that's completely normal. The important part is that once the old siding is removed, we work quickly to get the wall protected and ready for the next steps. Next up, we check for hidden damage. As the old siding comes off, we also inspect what's underneath. Sometimes everything looks good, other times we may find rotten sheathing, water damage, old repairs, insect activity, or areas around windows that were not fleshed correctly. Those things are not always visible during the first inspection because the old siding is covering them. And if we find something that changes the scope, we'll document it, explain what we found, and talk you through the next steps before additional work moves forward. That way you know what's found, why it matters, and what needs to happen next. After the old siding is removed, the water-resistant barrier goes on. You may hear this called house wrap or WRB. In simple terms, it just helps protect your home from wind-driven moisture while the rest of the siding system is being installed. After that, we focus on the flashing, window details, trim, corners, and wall openings. And this part matters a lot. Siding is not just about making the house look better. The details around windows, doors, corners, and openings help protect your home from water getting behind the siding. The finished siding is what you see from the street from the outside, but the prep work behind it is what helps protect the home. Next up is installation of the new siding. Your siding is installed according to manufacturer's instructions. That matters because every material behaves a little differently. Vinyl needs room to expand and contract as temperatures change, especially in cold climates like ours. Fiber cement, engineered wood, steel, board and batten, and other specialty products each have their own installation requirements too. The goal is not just to make it look good the day we leave, but the goal is to install it so it performs the way it should over a long period of time. Next up is timeline, weather, and job site safety. As far as the timeline, many siding projects typically take about 1 to 2 weeks. Larger homes, detailed trim work, specialty materials, accent areas, hidden repairs, or weather delays can extend that timeline. Vinyl is usually a lot quicker. Fiber cement, engineered wood, steel, board and batten, and detailed trim, maybe some masonry, those projects usually take longer. And weather can also shift the schedule and often does. If that happens, we'll communicate with you and keep you updated. A delay does not always mean something is wrong. Sometimes it just means that we're making the right call for the quality of the installation or possibly the additional materials that were not secured previously. While the project is active, your home will look and sound like a job site. There will be tools, ladders, equipment, and debris around the house. Our crew will work to protect your home, keep the site organized, and clean as we go. But during the active construction, please keep kids and pets away from the work area. If ladders, scaffolding, or pump jacks are left overnight, treat those areas as off limits until the project is complete. And now we get to the final details and the walkthrough. Some finishing items may happen after the main siding is installed. This can include gutters, downspouts, shutters, house numbers, light fixtures, outlets, security lights, paint touch-ups, final caulking details, and so on. That does not mean that the job was forgotten. It usually just means that those pieces need to happen after the siding is in place, so the final work is clean and precise. If electrical work is part of your project, which it often is, a licensed electrician may need to return after the siding is complete to get the lights installed, outlets reconnected, and so on. And some items may also require a separate trip or a separate trade to complete. We'll communicate all of those details to you so you know what's complete, what's still pending, and what happens next. And then once the siding is complete, we'll review the project with you. We'll look over the walls, trim, corners, details, and any punch list items that may still need attention. If a city inspection is required, which it often is, we'll help keep you posted on the timing of that as well. And then in closing, the main thing to remember is siding installation is a process. There will be noise, there will be debris, weather can affect the scheduling, and sometimes we find things behind the old siding that could not be seen before. But when the project is communicated clearly and handled every step, it does not have to feel stressful. You should know what's happening, why it's happening, and what comes next. If your siding project is coming up and you still have questions, call or text Foremost Exteriors at 952-495-5545 or visit foremostexteriors.com. No pressure, just clear facts.